Hello waves, welcome back to my channel. In this video that's going to be a hashtag TBT Throwback Thursday with the chocolate bar by Too Faced, and that is hence the very chocolatey makeup look. We do have two shadows in this palette that is actually, I see the fluff flying around. We have two colors in this palette, it's not so good, that are actually a bit colorful, but I've used those shadows before and I was not impressed. I don't like either of these two shadows. I think they're too... This one isn't spectacular in any way, shape or form. I think it's gritty and I don't think it's like opaque or smooth in any way at all. I tried using it, but I didn't think it gave that impact. This Strawberry Bonbon is very thin. It's very lightly pigmented. I wanted to use it as a transition color and then go in with this one. That wasn't gonna work. You can maybe pack it on as a lid color to get a matte lid, but that's not really what I like to go for. So I knew I didn't want to use any of those two because I knew I was disappointed the last time when I used it. So instead I used the Cherry Cordial and the Amaretto to create this somewhat of a brown, plummy, smoky eye, and I do like it even though it's not exactly my cup of tea. And the only reason why this survived the like palette declutter gauntlet that I had on my channel is because I knew I wanted to do this video. Because when I do my Throwback Thursdays with some palettes, I always have a pull up here in the corner, and that's going to be here this time as well, where you can vote on what palette in my collection that you want me to use next time. And it's been really far between the times lately, and I'm trying to get better in 2019 because I want this year to be more not all about using our old makeup. I want to use some new stuff as well, as you've seen on my channel, but I want to use more of my old makeup. So I'm going to put some palettes up here in the corner that you can vote for, and the one that wins is the one I'm going to use next time. And last time, this one, so that's why we're using it. And I don't know if I'm going to keep it or not, or if I'm going to declutter it to a friend who might use neutral makeup more, because I did like the quality of the shadows this time. The last time I used it I wasn't that convinced, but this time I thought all of the shadows performed really well, and I do like the look even though it's not 100% my kind of color scheme. But yeah, no more yapping about this. Let's just get into the look. Don't forget to take the pull, and yeah, let's just get started. Okay, let's just get into doing a look with this palette, and as I hopefully described in the beginning, the two favorite colors I wanted to use in this aren't very good, so I'm actually going to try and use this one and just do a smoky eye with this on the lid. Like if this palette doesn't like make me just love it by using it now. I have a cat playing here as well, so if you hear something, that's her. Like this, for example. And I'm just gonna let her be because we just actually got her sterilized, so her just being happy whatsoever is a win. that's how I'm basically putting it. I'm gonna, God, there's so many browns. I'm gonna use this one, this semi-sweet. I did not buy this palette. Maybe I should put it like that. I did receive this as PR, so I actually did not buy this palette, and that is the reason why I own it. But I thought would give it a fair shot. Okay, that is actually really nice. Okay, I don't hate that. That is actually really pigmented, more than I thought. I hadn't used this shade before, so this one was nice, the semi-sweet. Okay, that shade is giving me a lot of hope for us to be able to make this a nice smoky eye. I haven't really decided if I want to do like dark lips or nude lips, so I decided that I'll wait until I finish this look up and then we can put it on. She's really playing with that hair tie that she's found. Good for her. Let's use some of that white chocolate as well. Just let's do this a proper like full-on look with just some cream on the brow bone. Okay, so I think that is pretty okay. She's still at it. I'm gonna use this one now, the Cherry Cordial, and I'm gonna try and just really deepen this up, I guess. I'm gonna use one of these more tulip shaped brushes from Kaleidos Cosmetics. This is D07. It looks like this. You see it's really tapered. So I'm gonna try and use that one with the Cherry Cordial and we'll see. She's like tearing the place down. Okay, so this is where we're at right now, and now I'm gonna use this one that's called Amaretto. It's like a brown. It's got a slight plummy undertone, but let's be honest, it's a brown. I'm gonna use that all over my lid. I'm gonna spray it a bit, I think, just not get some fallout, and just see what kind of a, hopefully somewhat plummy brown look we can get. Can I help you? Do you want to go out maybe? Don't you want to play with me anymore? You can get out in a bit, sweetie. I'll fix it in a bit. I'm gonna put this cherry cordial under my eyes as well to really smoke this out. Okay, I'm just gonna do a bit of inner corner highlight as well. I'm gonna use this one, the Champagne Truffle. Just put it on a little pencil brush and just see if I can get that in my inner corners. I didn't spray it now. Let's see how it is if you don't spray it. I mean, it's okay, but it's nothing like intense. Yeah, that is a bit more intense. I'll try a bit up here as well. Usually not the biggest fan of like highlighting my brow bone, but maybe with this smoky look it can look okay. I don't hate this look. I think it's pretty. It is a bit of a plummy brown. I do see the plum, and I think it really brings out my eye color as well, I have to say. So I don't dislike this at all. I think it's actually really pretty. It is a bit neutral. I did like the quality of the shadows that I tried today. Although I will say, I mean, I used the most colorful matte in this palette, and it's still a brown. It's not really my type of makeup, but I don't dislike the look. It's just if I could choose freely what I would wear on an everyday, so to speak, this is not the color scheme that I personally would pick. Still, I'm not wearing my ring. Worst fiance. This side of the millennium. But yeah, I'm gonna put that on. I'm gonna do some eyeliner and some mascara. I think I'm gonna put some black in my waterline as well, because I think that will make this really smoky. Let me see if I can find the lippy as well. I'll be back and just fix some things and let out the cat as well. Okay, so this is the look with some liner and some black in my waterline and some mascara. I also chose the Dukes by Colourpop lippy sticks because I thought that this is like a dark, plummy, almost wine red, dark brownish color, and I thought that would be really good with this. And it also was a really long time ago since I used the Dukes one, and I still don't have my ring on. Anyways, I think this is really pretty. You know what I was thinking when I put this on, like when I was doing the mascara and thing? This is like a slightly browner version of the Melt Cheese and Party Stack. I did a similar look to this one when I used the Melt Cheese and Party Stack. I will say that that stack is slightly more of a plummy undertone, and this is slightly more brown, but it does have some similarities, enough for me to think when I was putting on mascara, like, I've seen this before. So I will say that you could get a somewhat dupe out of this palette from that quad. I think I'm okay. I'm gonna put some lashes on. I do have these in front of me. These are the Sweden Thomas Sekelius lashes. I've used these a bunch. They're still okay. They're in front of me. I'm lazy. I'm putting them on, and then I'm showing you the finished look. Okay, so that is the finished look with the lashes on. These are very dramatic. I'm looking in the viewfinder, but I do like them. I think they're really fun, and you could obviously, a smoky eye, you can always get away with a smoky eye without false lashes. It's still gonna look dramatic if it's the dramatic factor after. Wow, it feels like I have a cat hair here. Even see the fluff flying around. But yeah, that is the finished look, and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to take the poll up in the eye. Look, I even got the ring on. Look at me getting there eventually. And that was everything for this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not, and I will see you in my next video, which will be either tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. That's how it is here on my channel. Bye.